Good morning, my friends, and happy Vlogmas Day 29. Just going to bring you along today for day in the life, full day. The plans that we have today, we are, as you can see in the car, I have a dermatologist appointment this morning, so heading there. Then I have a few errands to run. I need to pick up the hoagie order. We are hosting Doug's family today for a little Christmas celebration. We celebrate the whole 12 days of Christmas, my friends. It is not over on December 25th or December 26th. It is not over till January 6th. You know the song, the 12 days of Christmas. Well, they're the 12 days after. So we do celebrate a lot. So we have Christmas celebrations a couple more times this week with various family members and friends. So today is Doug's family. They're coming over. We are going to have lunch. We're going to have soup and hoagies. So after the dermatologist, we're going to be picking those up. I should have brought my sunglasses. It's really glary out here. Oh my gosh, we're sitting here talking about how warm it is. It is 35 degrees. It feels like balmy. It sure beats 8 degrees. Catch you up a little bit. Let's see. So they're coming over today. We're doing soup and hoagies. We're also going to play a game. We told everybody that wants to participate in the game to bring a gift card valued at $5. Just not expensive, just, you know, something a little fun. So for us, for the four of us, I did a Walmart gift card. I did, well, I have to go get the rest of them. The boys wanted to do McDonald's gift cards because there's a couple little kids playing, so they figured they would like those. And what was the last? Oh, a Wawa. So I had to pick those up, pick the hoagies up. I ran out of time and just did not have time to make any dinner rolls or bread to go with the soup today. So we're going to go to a local bakery and pick up some of that. Making my life easy this week, my friends. Making my life easy. What else did we have to do on the way? That was it, right? On the way home? And then when I get home, I have to just straighten up the house a little bit and get things ready. I want to start getting these soups heated up, that kind of stuff. The boys are actually straightening up and cleaning up for me right now. If you saw, I'm going to show you when I get home. If you saw my memory keepsake ornament video, they turned out so nicely, and I finished the video before we actually finished them because Andrew had a really good idea about the poem that they wrote, and they actually rewrote the poem after the video. So I did put the new poem in the description box, and then Andrew's like, well, aren't you going to put them on the ornament? And like originally I was just going to tie them around the ornament or put them on the bag or something, and he's like, oh, I thought you were going to put them on the back of the ornament. I'm like, what a great idea. So I used my Cricut and I designed just a circle smaller than the back of the ornament, and I did what's called a cut and print on the Cricut. I had the Cricut cut them out and we glued them to the back, and they look really, really good. And I love the fact that it's on the ornament and it won't get lost. So I will definitely show you those. The gift card game we're playing is kind of fun. I actually saw the idea on my WW Lifetimers Facebook page. Somebody said, hey, not weight loss related, but I need some help with some clues or whatever, some rhymes or whatever. So I snagged it and I was like, this is great, I'm using this. We have 40 pieces of paper with little like rhymes on it. Do you remember what any of them said off the top of your head? Everybody's going to start with their own gift card, and then the first person pulls a piece of paper and it might say, this gift is not yours, you have to share. Trade it to a person who has curly hair. So you have to pick somebody with curly hair and trade your gift card with them. Or
please be nice and don't fight. That's the person on the right.
Yeah, please be nice and don't fight. Trade with the person on your right. So like there's all these cute little funny things. Some of them are really goofy because it was like It was like midnight last night when we were finishing writing some of them. I snagged some of them from the Facebook group, but we wrote some of them on our own. So, but it's going to be fun. So I will try to film some of that. What else? That's about it. We got out of the house early and did not eat breakfast. I am just having some tea. I'm sure when I get home, I'm not going to have time to eat because I will just be running around like a crazy woman trying to get the house ready for everyone. And so I probably won't eat until, I don't know, maybe I'll grab something. We'll see. But that's about it. So heading to the dermatologist just for my yearly check, and I'll show you the bakery and a few other things. I was looking at my schedule. I might be able to actually finish Vlogmas because I'm filming this on Tuesday. You're seeing it Thursday. So I'll have my Wednesday weigh-in and meeting topic video. I'll have my Friday menu, and then Saturday's it. It's the last day. And I think I'm going to film an intentions video. Intentions for next year. Not really goals, not really resolutions, just intentions. Things I would like to try to do, things I would like to try to be better about. So I'm gonna try to get that filmed and get that up on Saturday, and voila, Vlogmas is done. Until next year. Need to start on thinking about it already. So anyway, we are almost there, so I'm gonna let you go, and I'll be back when we're running our errands. So this is a iconic landmark around here. It's Del Bono's Bakery. It's been here for as long as I can remember. And you walk in and like the rolls are coming out of the oven right onto the conveyor belt. And sometimes people, like when it's really busy, like Super Bowl and stuff like that, people would stand and just take them off. They don't let you do that anymore since COVID. They put them in trays, and it is still self-serve though.
But you used to burn your hands taking them off.
You used to burn your hands taking them out of the oven. It was great. This is our next stop. This is where we got the hoagies. This is like a bulk produce place, a discount produce place. I do get some produce here. Stuff that I don't mind buying non-organic. They do not carry organic. But stuff that I don't mind, stuff from the Clean 15 I will get here, but I don't really need any of that today. I just need to pick up my hoagies.
A lot of people, but I know when I was working at the power plant, there were a lot of guys there that didn't use the...
Good morning, friends. This is turning into a 2-day vlog because, well, it just is. We slept in a little bit again this morning. It's been really nice just catching up. We have not stopped moving since last Thursday. So Adam is watching The Grinch. Andrew is still sleeping. Doug is doing his morning prayer routine, and I am playing with a new toy. Let me show you. I got the Dash mini egg cooker for Christmas. I had asked for this just because I thought it would be easier than pulling out the Instant Pot to do hard-boiled eggs all the time. And farm fresh eggs are a little bit tough to hard boil sometimes. I finally figured out that I need to do them for like 9 or 10 minutes in the Instant Pot, but this is so cool and so little that I think it'll just be easier than the Instant Pot. And you can also poach and make omelets in it, which I probably won't do, but we'll see. So I've got 3 eggs in there, and I'm testing those out now. I'll let you know how it turns out. I am generally not one for extra appliances when something else can do the job, but I don't know. I just thought this might make my life a little bit easier. We'll see. Okay, I am going to sit here covered up with my chicken blankie that my boys bought me, and I'm going to start looking through 2 cookbooks I got for Christmas. This one, the Old Farm Country Cookbook, was from a gift from a dear subscriber. Thank you so much, Susan. And then this one, Nourishing Traditions. It's a really thick one. So I cannot wait to dive into this. So I'm going to sit here and look through both of them, and I'm sure some of the recipes in here are going to end up on my January menu that I started last night. Okay, read my cookbooks for quite the long time, and then just kind of filled in my planner for the year, just stuff I knew what was going on, all that good stuff. So now I only have 1 planner on the calendar because this one does start this week. So I only have 1 on the calendar right now, which is good. I'm just kind of cleaning out all the stuff I have in the back pockets. Need to take a trip to Dollar Tree this week. I take this little book with me, and I have all birthdays and anniversaries in here, and I get all my cards at the DT for the entire year. And then I'll address them all, put them all in order in a little file, and they're all ready to go. So it's the only way I can keep up with all the birthday cards I send. What else? The eggs came out absolutely perfect in that little egg cooker, so I am really excited. I only did 3, but they came out great, so I'm very excited about that. If you remember when I did my menu on Friday, I talked about that we were going out to dinner tonight, and I figured out where we were going, and they told me if I figured it out, they would tell me, and I kind of was just thinking about it, and then it hit me like a ton of bricks. So I know where we're going tonight, and I cannot tell you how beyond excited I am. All of us are quite excited. There's a TV show called Hell's Kitchen. It's Gordon Ramsay, and they have Hell's Kitchen restaurants all over the country. The flagship one's in Los Angeles, where they do all the filming. Well, the season that is on right now, the winner of that season will be the head chef in the Atlantic City Hell's Kitchen. It opened in October. Guess where we're going for dinner tonight? Yes, we are. I cannot even tell. It is rare when my boys can surprise me. They surprised me. I just can't believe it. I'm so excited. So, yeah, very excited about that. It's in the Caesars Casino and Hotel. It's on the 2nd floor. So I am looking forward to it. I already know what I'm getting for dinner. Points be damned. Calories be damned. It is a special occasion. I am getting, I'm pretty sure I'm getting the signature beef Wellington. That is the signature of Gordon Ramsay, and I think that's what I'm getting. I think this guy's getting it too.
I looked at the menu again because the menu also has like that pairing option. Might do that with the wine pairing. Don't know yet, because that looks good too.
Oh, the price fix, like the 3 courses?
The 3 courses with
the wine pairing?
That looks really good. Like, I might do it because it's definitely cheaper.
But you're probably going to get the beef Wellington.
Oh, like, I have been asking for the beef Wellington for like 11 years.
Okay, I didn't know if you were going to switch to the rack of lamb.
No. Beef Wellington. Because that's the one thing that ever since I watched, do I have time to tell the story a little bit?
Yeah, just my arm hurts from it.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a story from Andrew.
A little backstory. I started watching Hell's Kitchen with my mother when I was thinking like 13 or 14, maybe a little bit younger than that. Because it was on one day. I asked you what it was, and you said I'm watching Hell's Kitchen. I'm like,
I'll sit down and watch it literally in the middle of one season.
Andrew likes cooking shows too. Let me just interject with that. He likes cooking shows as much as I do. He likes cooking more than baking, though, right?
Yes,
You like cooking shows more than baking shows?
Cooking shows are just more fascinating to me. I don't like the baking. Like, don't get me wrong, Great British Baking Show is one of my favorite baking shows. But I prefer like the competition cooking, like Cutthroat Kitchen, Hell's Kitchen, Chopped. I do like those a lot better than the baking shows. But back to
Beat Bobby Flay.
That's good. I mean, I'll watch it. Like,
I don't like Cutthroat Kitchen.
I like Guy's Grocery Game. That's
yeah.
I also like
Diners, drive-ins, and dives. I'm not a big fan of that one.
I like that one a lot. It's Guy Fieri. But what was I? Okay, either way. So I started watching with her, and I've been watching it like ever since, trying to catch up on seasons, looking at the new seasons. It's been a few years since I started watching it, but ever since like I saw the beef Wellington, I've been begging her for so long, can you just try it, just make it, do something with it. And
I don't make beef Wellington because a beef tenderloin is like $150 for that cut of meat, and if I screw it up,
it's screwed up.
And that's like my grocery budget for the month, or half my grocery budget for the month. Although, who knows? Anyway. Yeah, so I've never made it, and we've both been dying to try it, and I think we're going to get our opportunity tonight, and not only a beef Wellington, Gordon Ramsay's beef. Not that he's cooking it, but it's his recipe. So.
Then I think Dad said he was getting the lobster
risotto. I think Doug's getting the lobster risotto as a starter, and then the scallops for dinner.
Don't know what Adam...
Yeah, I don't...
Adam's a wild card.
He mentioned the filet.
Yes, that's right.
He did mention the filet.
I need to look at that pairing menu again, because I have no idea what the appetizer is with that pairing menu.
You have your choice of two.
Okay.
And I was going to do that too, but I'm not interested in the one app, and the other app has apples in it. And it says, like, no substitutions, so...
Well, not substitutions.
I don't know if I could ask them to not put the apples in. I don't know. That makes me a little nervous, but I don't know.
I gotta look at this menu again.
We'll figure it out. So we're quite excited. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go shower and...
Oh, so it was that time. Wow, okay, we gotta get going soon. We got about an hour.
Yeah, it's like a little bit over an hour drive to get there, and we want to allow ourselves enough time to figure out parking and figure out where to go and all that before our reservation. So, and let me tell you, Doug had a hard time getting a reservation. He wanted to go a little bit later, but the only thing available was 5:30. So it's all good though, because it'll still 5:30 or 8:30, and we weren't going to go at 8:30. So it'll be fine. So anyway, not going to have lunch today because saving it all for that. So I will be back probably when we get there. Where we're going, right there. That's Caesar's. And that is where Hell's Kitchen is. There we go. I can see it a little bit.
Super bright.
Okay, I was so busy taking still pictures, I didn't video. I should have. It was absolutely beautiful before I tore into it. It is just, I just can't even. You'll just have to look at the pictures. My goodness. I have no words. It was just amazing. The food was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Like, I can't even. You know, like I took pictures more than videoed. Andrew and I had what they call the signature price fix menu. So it was the seared scallops for an appetizer, the beef Wellington for the entree, and then sticky toffee pudding for dessert. And Andrew had his with the wine pairing. I don't drink wine, so I didn't.
Worth the wine pairing.
Doug, and I mean, everything was just exceptional. Exceptional. We've been waiting. Andrew and I have watched Hell's Kitchen from the beginning. And we have been waiting however many years to try beef Wellington, and it did not disappoint. Doug and Adam both had the lobster risotto for a starter. And then Adam had the New York strip, and Doug had the filet mignon. And they both had the same dessert, which was peanut butter chocolate cheesecake. It was regular cheesecake, but it had peanut butter sauce and chocolate sauce and caramel sauce and chocolate shavings.
Out of this world.
Out of this world. Out of this world. Adam and Doug both had a beer. Andrew had a cocktail that smelled amazing, but it had fresh pressed apple juice in it, so I couldn't taste it. Everybody tasted it and said it was amazing, but it had fresh pressed apple juice, so I did not. But I had
an Irish coffee.
Oh yeah, and Adam had an Irish coffee. Andrew had a double espresso. I had decaf tea, and Doug had coffee. It was just phenomenal. Phenomenal. Best surprise for Mama ever. They done good. So now we've got an hour ride home, a little more than an hour ride home on a full stomach. So yeah, definitely doing some yoga when I get home. Well, friends, we are home. What a night. That was fantastic. It really was. I'm so appreciative to Doug and the boys for such a great surprise. But now it is not even that late. It is 9 o'clock. I am exhausted. I want to go get changed, crawl into bed, keep reading my cookbooks, maybe work on my menu a little bit, and call it a night. So thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate that you guys take time out of your busy schedules to spend a little time with me and my family. So that is it. I will see you all tomorrow for menu plan and possibly a grocery haul. End of the year, kind of fill in the gaps grocery haul. I am going to be participating in the Three Rivers Homestead Pantry Challenge for January. If you don't know what that is, head on over to Jessica's YouTube channel or Instagram, Three Rivers Homestead. Basically, she does it for 2 months. She eats out of her pantry completely for 2 months, no grocery shopping. But she also says that everybody needs to set their own rules. So I'm going to actually work on my rules tomorrow. My rules being that I will spend, I think I'll allow myself like X amount of dollars a month. I don't want to say a week because I don't go to the grocery store every week. Like X amount of dollars for the month for milk and dairy, fruits and veggies, things like that. But the goal of it is to, all that food that we preserved over the summer is to eat through that. So we have jars and room to preserve next summer's harvest. There is no point in preserving food if you are not going to use it. So I plan on using it. So that's going to be for January. Like I said, I need to set my rules. Doug's birthday's in January, so if I need to go to the grocery store for a special meal for him, I will certainly do that. But for the most part, we're going to eat out of our pantry and our freezer. So we should be good. Oh, there's the man now. He's going out to put the chickens to bed. So anyway, my friends, thanks again, and I will see you all in my next video.